do 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 da 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 da.
And here we go. It is now time to explain to people just what's wrong with me. Hey, what's up, guys? It's Jimmy James. How's everybody's day going? What's up? I haven't been around. I know. I took a break a week before I published the fucking trailer that I was taking a break. I heard a lot of people's shows out there. For example, today I was listening, as I was setting up for this show, I was listening to the Daily Chat with Cody Lewis. I just happened to see that one. He was one of the latest shows that popped up, and he was talking about leadership in today's world. It was episode 98. That's the Daily Chat. Also, what he was talking about in the beginning was good pods. He did tell me about that. I have it written down. I gotta check that out. It's for a podcasting realm thing. But what I wanted to talk about today was, honestly, I really don't know. I didn't have a title, I didn't have a topic, and those who know me, I like to have both. I like to have at least a fucking title, because I'm like, I have some kind of direction or whatever. And some of these guys doing a show every day, that's fucking nuts. You know, and I get it. I'm not gonna sit there and name any names. Like, I know, obviously, I said the Daily Chat, right? And let me tell you, I'm just saying this, good job to Cody, because he does that shit every day, just about. And there's times where, you know, he would understand. I've talked to him about this, where you just kind of need a break. You just need a break. You just gotta get away. Stop doing what you're doing. Because podcasting or doing a show or whatever you want to call it that make you feel better inside, that make you feel special, it can be stressful. It can be stress relieving, and it can also just be flat out fucking like, alright, I'm done, dude. I need to stop. I mean, I've done shit, I've created shit that I've never heard on other podcasts. I wanted to do my show different than every other podcast, and you know, I'm sure there's similarities because we all have to talk, I guess. That's about it. No, I just been so, this season, this is like season 8, you know, but it's just so up in the air. I've been through so much shit in the last 3 weeks, man. I just needed a break, and then even being on break, like, I fell in the bed. I was taking a shower and I fell and slipped in the tub. Like, I fell so hard, and it didn't hurt at the time, and I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna be feeling that tomorrow. It was like one of those kind of falls, like I hit my elbow, my knee, and like my like hip and shit, and I was like, yeah, I'll be feeling that tomorrow. The only other thing I have been doing, like, I'll play my video games or something, and I stream World War Z, or I stream a game. Sometimes I flip out during it. It's like one game I really stream a lot is World War Z, and it's a game that relieves stress. You get to fucking shoot zombies, and, you know, I'm not like for guns or anything. I don't give a fuck if you own a gun or you don't, whatever, dude, as long as you ain't pointed at me. I mean, but with all that being said, me saying, oh, I don't know, and didn't have a title and a topic, I mean, I had to have something, right? I didn't want to just start something and be like, well, So, my walls are still holding up my ceiling. Gravity still works. The sun's still burning. Have a great day. Take care of yourselves and one another. Blah, blah, blah. And then that's it. But I wanted really to dive into a couple things. Like, one, the first thing I wanted to talk about, like, I did Whose Line Is It 5. I thought it was crap because I could have got more in there. And I really did. And different monologues, stuff that you guys haven't heard in a long time. I don't want to give anything away, and I basically shit that's old and funny that you normally wouldn't see on like a YouTube monologue or some shit. So I was like going through some movies, and I'm like, alright, I'm gonna do that on the next part. Because I wanted to do Whose Line Is It 5, and then I wanted to do another one, like it basically part 1 and 2, so why not just call it Whose Line Is It 6? Like I said, I wanted to do shit different than I did on other podcasts, and this is also what I wanted to talk about, mentioning podcasts all the time. I never used to do that. I would used to come on and just talk and tell you guys what's going on, what's happening, like me falling in the tub. Thought that was funny, you know. Like at the time, it was funny. The next day, it was like, fuck, my knee, my leg, my arm, whatever. But I've been really busy, like painting outside and cutting the grass. It wasn't getting done. Then I went out and I bought those solar shitty dollar lights. That shit, you know, solar lights. So, you know, you could see, like, you're gonna fucking not be able to see the thing in front of you just in case the moon or stars aren't shining. But, you know, stupid shit. Getting things done around the house, etc. I honestly was starting to go into that state of, I don't feel like doing a podcast. I don't feel like doing one. I don't feel like doing a show, whatever. But at the same time, I can't do that. It's like, to me, I don't want to go to therapy. Alright, you can miss a week or whatever. I don't go to therapy. I'm just saying, this is my therapy. I am your therapist. You're my therapist. A lot of people really out there, me included, I guess, sometimes it'd be like, yeah, if you want to support, you want to rate me, I have it at the end of my show. I really don't give a shit if you want to rate my show. 5, 1, I don't give a shit. I don't care. I don't go and check my analytics and see how many followers and shit I have. Like, if I'm on the anchor part and I'm looking, sometimes I forget to look. But I really don't look at it. And you guys can go back to, I'd say 90% of my shows, you don't really hear me talking about how many followers I have. I don't care. I never did. Never did. That's not why I do this. So, and I'm not saying anybody's saying that. It's just me thinking that, like, I hear a lot of shows out there saying that. And I get it. People are, it's like, alright, today I started my podcast, whatever, and like I'm getting back into this a little bit, but it's like I started my podcast, alright, I got 10 followers, 20 followers, 30, 40, 50, whatever. Dude, like, just let it'll come. It's either gonna come or it's not. You're gonna have a certain amount of people who listen to you, and you're gonna have, you're gonna hit that ceiling. It's like, it's not, podcasting is not YouTube. It's not like, I'll put this video out there, and it's like, it's hard to explain. In a way, here you go. I put a video out there one time about, like, UFOs. We seen these 5, I told you the story, the 5 lights and whatever. I put it on my channel, whatever. It's the Jimmy James, the official Unit X Jimmy James show, whatever it's called. And then, it got, like, 100 less views. I've done other things where I've gotten like 400,000 views on like Ghost Adventures back in the day. But anyway, to give you more updated stuff, I did the UFO one. It got like 18 to 20 views, I think. I haven't checked. And then I just recently seen, when I was going through my history, it was like one of my videos of me literally two things. I was talking about like a rapper, which is fine. That might have got me the views. It was a short. Anything under minutes is short. Then I did one where vampires are real. And that in itself was a semi-true story, not the vampire part. I was walking home and I found this like steak looking thing in the on the ground, and it just reminded me, like, what is there? And I'm saying to myself, what are there, fucking vampires out now or some shit? I'm thinking of this in my head, so I just had my phone in my hand already because I was listening to Spotify, and you know, I was listening to my music on my walks and shit. And I did that. I taped it. It had to be like, what, less than a minute, because it came up as a short. And I put on the title, Vampires Are Real. I don't know if I'm going to get this out in time, hashtag or some shit. And the next day I had like 300 and something. Like 300 like views. But the UFO, I got like 20 in like months. Like, it's stupid. I'm not saying that people look up. I'm sure there's plenty of UFOs. And there's like vampires. I don't know. Maybe it's because it's a short. It's a short, meaning it's under a minute. I'm gonna go to it right now to tell you guys how many views it actually has. This is so fucking stupid, man. That shit's been pissing me off. I've been I even did a moon from Northeast Philadelphia. It had a I didn't even realize, I swear to God, I just seen this. I did a 32-second video, moon from any Philadelphia, 1,000 views 4 days ago. Yeah. Published July 15th. It was the moon was the furthest on 13th, I believe. 1,000 views. I said it was June 10th. It was June 11th. That's fucking nuts. So I was gonna go to the vampire one versus, I don't know, whatever the fuck else I had. I put some of the raplets on there. I gotta upload the rest of them. But my controller just stopped working. Okay, there we go. So I'm sorry to hear that noise. Yeah, vampires are real, or hashtag this. I don't know how much time. Like I'm saying, I don't know how much more I have. I have 358 views on that. But with the UFOs, I have like under 20. The moon thing was from my phone. I'm looking at it right now. It's a 31-second video. I'm guessing it's a short. And it was kind of a big deal at the time. Some of these people out there on YouTube, they get 600,000 views, and then it's like I'm gonna show my fucking patrons, and they start naming their patrons off. And I'm like, yeah. So that's kind of like what we do, right? Like, we talk about it. Hey, thank you for supporting me, blah, blah, blah. And I know I'm kind of getting off there. I really don't want to get on to the podcasting thing. And I honestly didn't know what the fuck I wanted to talk about. So I figured, you know, I would talk about this, maybe put a fucking beat in there that I made. I made like a 5-minute, 6-minute beat. I also did a 1-minute beat, and I wanted to like mix 3 things in. I wanted to mix techno, hip hop, and like trance into one, which is in this episode. But just to let you guys know, I just wanted to talk for a couple minutes. Most people do 10 to 15 to 20 minutes a day or an episode. I try to get at least 30 minutes to an hour. And even if I'm not talking like the way I used to be, it's because that I'm either busy, but I'm also working on something which I'm going to be putting out. I told you guys about a special comedy thing, which I'm working on. It's just so tough. And when I mean I'm working on it, it's 90% fucking mental, you know, basically. Like me, I'm mental. And I can't be really myself at the moment because, well, I'll tell you that later, actually. If I can add it in, I'll tell you this right after. I'm going to pause it here. going to listen to the ad, and then I'll either put something else interesting with actually a subject. But right now, this is just a guy talking. Be right back after this with something. Beatdowns, raplet. I don't know. I need to do a raplet. I haven't done one in a while. And everybody out there, seriously, thanks for following all that. And the whole point of that is YouTube, you get to watch something. You're watching it. You know, it's your attention. But when a podcast, there's, you know, sometimes it could be about something. This is really about nothing. That's literally why I named this Just a Guy Talking, because I had no idea how I wanted to go about this. For the first time in a long fucking time, I really didn't have nothing. But I wanted to get something out. And I've said this before about subscriptions. I don't care. I don't want to talk about subscriptions or anything like, oh, I'm going to change it. I'm going to make the season better, blah, blah, blah. It's going to be different. Going to have more guests, which I did get more guests and was on other shows like Justin Stewart, Justin's Island Entertainment World Review. Also, the Daily Chat, which I always talk about those two guys. Those two guys are great. By the way, Cody owes me a show. Make sure he pays up. I'm gonna have to go break his legs. The only problem is he lives really far away. So I had to book a flight. I leave in 2 weeks. I'm just kidding, Cody. He knows I'm kidding. But I think he'll be coming on my show. We'll be doing something legit. Hopefully my headphones keep working on the phone, because I always was using the laptop, and this is way better. Alright, so that's it. I'm done for right now. I know you guys were like, what the fuck was I just listening to for like over 15 minutes? Took 15 minutes of this guy's time. That's right, I took 15 minutes. I wish I could do my normal routine where I just really get into something, but I can't. And like I said, I'll explain why I can't later. It's not because I don't have absolutely nothing. It's because there's certain people here, and I can't be too loud. Alright guys, that's it for right now. Like I said, I'll add something later. So, stay tuned for the rest of whatever I put into this show. Peace out for now.
I know you can hear me. We're still connected.
Hey, what's up, guys? This is Violin Beat, VIO/LIN Beat. It literally is 5 minutes and 57 seconds long. And I just remember, I like these two beats. So I have like piano, violin, and just like weirdness in this. I don't know. You figure it out. Here is violin beat. It's actually like really long, so you don't have to listen to it. Also, probably will get a raplet in there. I'm thinking about it. It's 2:43 p.m. on a Tuesday, so let's see if I can add a raplet. So if you can get through this violin thing, which is exactly 5 minutes and 57 seconds, you'll get a raplet too. Maybe. Maybe I'm lying. Who knows? Anyway, be right back after this with a raplet. Maybe. Possibly. Who knows? I'm probably lying. Most likely not going to be there. Alright. Be right back. Hopefully.
This was going to be a rap, lit, but I'm afraid to say I'm now going to scrap it. It's not because I'm lazy, but I feel my intentions wouldn't stay true to my extensions of text-to-speech rap, lits, so sorry, so don't worry, I'll have something coming up on the hurry, porter potty, ordinary, I'm trying to get out of this naughty area, nutty, I'm going to stop this, before I find myself 4,000 characters plus some more, what are you waiting for? Download Audio Lab Pro, don't act like you don't know, make one of these on your own, put it on your phone, and show the world, if you have the stones, to lay your feelings down, or just let them burrow down into your heart of darkness. Jesus Christ, I should have never started this, but I'm going on an hour podcast, and if I am being honest, I really don't have a topic. I mean, technically I could make one up. Basically I'm saying, you guys wouldn't give a fuck. Like, the Paula, ticks do it every day. Maybe that's why they have ticks in their name. Paula, ticks, no time today to be a prick. So let's pretend there was no such thing, because they stick to your skin and drain your life away. I don't know, whatever the fuck gets under your skin. All I know is, this is the end of the show. Got to go. GTG. I got 3 women waiting for me. That's a joke I literally have to get off. Shit, I'm just making this worse. Make fun of myself, but I'm really going to go play some games with myself. Fuck, still sounds like me playing with myself. Wait, didn't I say? I was just going to say, fuck it, we'll do this another day. Peace out, Jimmy James saying take care of yourself and one another.
Hey, what's up, guys? I know this ain't technically beat downs or anything. I wanted to do like a cool minute beat. So this one's called the 1 minute beat. I might as well throw in, whose line is it? Let's just get a little bit of everything in this thing, huh? I might just rename this everything. Alright, here's one of the lines I left out of, whose line is it? Check it out. Here we go.
Mary!
Deadbeat!
Mary! Mary! Have you come to watch me fly?
There was a meltdown at the plant, so they gave me the afternoon off.
Oh, terrific.
Oh, good news. We just closed escrow on our little dream house.
Wonderful. When do we move in?
Tuesday. I've got the kids stripping the asbestos off the pipes right now.
Oh, that's great. Things just couldn't be better for us. I'm so blessed.
Oh, your life insurance forms came for you to sign.
Oh.
Oh, my mirror.
Huh.
I'll get another pen.
No need. I'll sign it when I get back.
Well, you know best.
Honey, you know that global warming problem? I've discovered how we can reverse it.
Tell me.
No, not now, lovey bumpers. There'll be plenty of time for that later. And my investigation into the assassination of JFK?
You found the evidence you were looking for.
Yes, I have proof. It's right here in my pocket. It's big, honey, really big. It goes all the way to the White House.
Do you want me to hold it for you?
Oh, it'll be safe right here. I'm in a jet. What could go wrong?
Oh, dead meat. We just couldn't be any more perfectly happy.
Where the hell is Topper? Thanks for joining the party.
Hey, Topper. Hey,
have you seen any of my lucky gum?
No.
Movie was from Hot Shots. They made two of them. This one came out in 1991. I rewatched this movie the other day for the first time in like 20 years, and I was laughing my ass off. I was like 9 years old when the first one came out, and when I rewatched it, I was cracking up. Lloyd Bridges, Charlie Sheen's in. There's a lot of actors and actresses in it, but anyway, Charlie Sheen's in it. He's the main guy. So for anybody who hasn't seen Hot Shots, it's a parody of like Top Gun. So that was Dead Meat, like that's his name, Dead Meat, and you know, the mirror. There was a cat. You gotta watch it. It's not something I really can do for like whose line is it, because when it's a lot of more viewing parts, you know, I try to keep that out. I just try to keep the monologues and shit. Anyway, I just seen Lloyd. Here he is. Admiral Benson was Lloyd Bridges' character, and this one is 18 minutes long. I don't know if I'll do the whole thing, but this is Admiral Benson's all scenes from Hot Shots 1 and 2. He literally made this movie so much funnier. So, without further waiting, here we go. All scenes of Admiral Benson from Hot Shots 1 and 2. Here we go. I'll skip over some of this because some of this you're not going to be able to see. This is him getting off the plane, and the stairs aren't there yet.
Admiral, good to see you again, sir. Been too long.
And so it is, yes.
How are you, sir?
Why?
He said, "How are you, sir?" He goes, "Hawaii." He thinks he's in Hawaii. One more thing. I don't know if I'm going to play this whole thing. I'm going to let this play out. I'll go back a couple seconds. I'll try to look for just all the lines. Nothing to do with the camera view. Sorry for cutting it off, but you got to watch it. Here we go. One more time.
Admiral, good to see you again, sir. Been too long.
And so it is, yes.
How are you, sir?
Why? Oh, Hawaii? God damn it, Bill. I'm supposed to be in California.
No, sir, this is California.
Well, gotta run. Good luck.
But, sir, this is your command. Sleepy Weasel has been on the drawing board for 10 months. The president handpicked you.
Yeah, damn right he did. No stopping us now, Ted.
Why don't I show you your offices and I can bring you up to date?
You've always been a fine soldier, Scott. Just lead the way. Oh, good God, I gotta pee. I had the better part of my bladder blown off the Guadalcanal.
Watch your steps, sir. There's a lot of obstructions here in the tarmac. Every aerial photo and recon report indicate a defensive arsenal.
Okay, real quick, I usually don't cut in like this, but this is one of my favorite parts. I got two favorite parts, but when Lloyd Bridges, he's explaining the map right now, and he's an admiral, he's like, supposed to be leading this, right? Just giving you guys an idea who hasn't seen this movie, or if you don't remember, he's like pointing to the map and showing him everything. And what Lloyd Bridges said, I fucking pissed myself. Just this one little part. Ready?
In the D and perhaps negative C categories. There's also a nest of anti-aircraft and Nagajina squadrons. They can send up an ACAC umbrella high enough to make any attack ineffective.
I don't have a clue what you're talking about, Phil. Not a fucking clue. I have a
I don't gotta. He keeps calling him by. He only calls his name Ted once. I don't got a clue what you're talking about, Phil. Not a fucking clue. I love it.
the size of a fist in my head. Pork chop hill. The only way I can get this goddamn tube to stay on is by magnetizing the entire upper left quadrant of my skull. So you just go ahead and do what you do. You have any soup?
Of course, sir. I'll have the mess bring something right up.
I love soup. I think I love soup. Son of a bitch and shell, it's either soup or duck. Which one do you shoot?
Duck, sir. Are you all right, sir?
Of course I'm all right. Why? What have you heard?
Nothing, sir. Yeah, send some soup up for the Admiral on the dome.
Now, let's go over this slippery weevil one more time. I want to familiarize myself with it as much as I possibly can. So, give it to me, Ben. Every word, every detail. Dot every comma.
Touching on deck.
Dot every comma.
At ease, men. Be seated. Many of you are wondering what's wrong with my pants. Well, they started running short of material right before they got to the knees, so don't give me any shit. Now, I look out there at all of you wonderful guys, and I say to myself, what I wouldn't give to be 20 years younger and a woman. You know, I've personally flown over 194 missions, and I was shot down every one. Come to think of it, I've never landed a plane in my life. Jumping Jesus, they're back.
They're at a funeral, and they're the squadron shooting off, you know, like, clear. They all have the squadron when somebody dies in the Navy or whatever. he thinks they're attacking.
People, take cover! Hit the dirt! Fire right! Cover me! Battle stations! Battle stations! Have they no respect for the dead? God, I love a good funeral. Now read that back to me, Francine.
And if you ever put your goddamn hands on my wife again, I will...
You wanted to see me, sir?
Oh, Blank, come on in. Been expecting someone. That'll be all, Francine.
Yes, sir.
Pudding?
This is going to be the last part. This is my second funniest part. He's drinking pudding out of a coffee cup.
No, thank you, sir.
I'll put this to you straight, Colonel. Thompson's death was a shock to us all, and that hotshot Harley is responsible. Now I want that smirking little wise-ass out of here. The morale in this base is shot to hell.
Alright, right now he's saying, this is the last part, it's too much, you gotta see it. Right now he goes, the morale on this base is shot to hell. And he thinks he's looking out a window. He's looking at a picture, and the picture has like a jet and people in it, those who don't know the movie. And listen to the rest of this.
Just look out there. Quiet. Hardly a man moving. Roy? Roy! I even went to school with that man. He's just not the same. Been ignoring me all day.
He's been ignoring me all day. Alright, stay right there, man. I got some more coming up for you right after whatever comes next. I might do, I got two more. I was sitting here, I'm like, yeah, I'll put one more in there. I just don't want to run it too long. Here we go. Without interruptions. Alright, let's get back to whose line is it?
No, you don't understand. One fundraiser with my pals. You'll never need another set.
I'm CIA. He wasn't alone. You don't get to bring friends.
You're not my friends.
Don't worry. No charge for them. And why would I want them? They were trying to grab your prize. They work for the mercenary. The masked man.
Who paid you to grab Dr. Pavel? He didn't play so good! Who wants to try next? Tell me about Bane! Why does he wear the mask? A lot of loyalty for a hired gun!
Or perhaps he's wondering why someone would shoot a man before throwing him out of a plane.
At least you can talk! Who are you?
It doesn't matter who we are. What matters is our plan. No one cared who I was till I put on the mask.
If I pull that off, will you die?
It would be extremely painful.
You're a big guy.
For you.
Was getting caught part of your plan?
Of course. Dr. Pavel refused our offer in favor of yours. We had to find out what he told you.
Nothing. I said nothing. Well, congratulations. You got yourself caught. Sir, now what's the next step of your master plan?
Crashing this plane.
Alright, here goes the last one, guys. And you'll know what this one of my favorite parts. You merely adopted the dark. I was born. You merely adopted the dark. I was molded by it. I fucking love that. It took me a while. It's like a mix of Sean Connery and, well, Tom Hardy did a good job with The Mask. You merely adopted the dark. You think darkness is your ally. I fucked that up. You think darkness is your ally.
Not as serious as yours, I fear. Let's not stand on ceremony here. Mr. Wayne. Peace has cost you your strength. Victory has defeated you. Theatricality and deception. Powerful agents to the uninitiated. But we are initiated, aren't we, Bruce?
Members of the League of Shadows. And you betrayed us.
Yes, you were excommunicated by a gang of psychopaths.
I am the League of Shadows.
I am here to fulfill Ra's al Ghul's destiny. You fight like a younger man. There's nothing held back. It's admirable, but mistaken. Oh, you think darkness is your ally?
You merely adopted the dark.
I was born in it, molded by it.
I didn't see the light until I was already a man. By then it was nothing to me but blinding.
The shadows betray you
Because they belong to me.
I will show you where I have made my home whilst preparing to bring justice. Then I will break you. Your precious armory, gratefully accepted. We will need it. Ah, yes! I was wondering what would break first. FBI!
FBI! Come out of the bathroom! Step out of the bathroom! Hands on your head.
No, that's the new IBM Selectric.
Put your hands on your
Change
head.
the print type in 5 seconds.
Shut up!
Pop out the ball.
Put your hands on your head! Put your hands!
You know, he's got over 200 checks here.
Hands
of Indian
on your head!
Drafting. He even has little payroll envelopes addressed to himself.
Put it down! Drop it!
Relax! You're late, all right? My name's Alan, Barry Allen, United States Secret Service. Your boy just tried to jump out the window. My partner has him in custody.
I don't know what you're talking about.
What, you think the FBI are the only ones on this guy? I mean, come on. Come on, he's dabbling in government checks here. I've been following a paper trail on this guy for months now. Hey, you mind taking that gun out of my face? Please, really. I mean, it makes me nervous.
You see some credentials.
Yeah, sure. Take my whole wallet. You want my gun, too? Come over here, take my gun. Hey, look, just do me a favor. Take a look outside. Look out the window. My partner's walking him to the car as we speak. Look. Old guy almost pissed in his pants when I came through the door. He jumped right through the window onto the hood of my car. Hey, Murph, yeah, call the LAPD again. I don't want people walking through my crime scene.
I didn't expect the Secret Service on this.
Don't worry about it. Well, what's your name?
Henry. Carl Henry.
Mind if I see some identification?
Sure.
You never can be too careful these days. Well, tough luck, Carl. 5 minutes earlier, you would have landed yourself a pretty good collar.
It's all right.
10 seconds later, and you'd have been shot. Mind if I come downstairs with you? I gotta take a look at this guy.
Sure thing. Just do me a favor and sit tight for a second while I get this evidence downstairs. You know, I don't want some maid walking through here and making the bed. LAPD should be here any sec.
Wait. Your wallet.
You hang on to it for a minute. I trust you.
Oh. Oh. Yeah. Secret Service.
What's up, guys? This is Jimmy James. Just one more thing. If you listen to me on this, Spotify, Anchor, any platform you're on right now, you can also follow me on YouTube, Twitter, whatever, Facebook. Like I said, you could do it all. You can go on there, you can like me, you can hate me, you can dislike, approve, unapprove, whatever. Whatever you think I need to do to approve. Or to get your approval. That's all I'm looking for. That's all I care for. I just care for your approval. But for now, this is me just saying goodbye.
Bye, world.
Okay, Jim, I'll see you around. Where you going? Oh, no. Oh, that's not what I thought he meant by that at all.
Goodbye, everybody.
Bye.